Boston Celtics are the only NBA champion in the last 35 years to win without a major award-winning player on their roster. Every other title-winning team since 1990 had at least one player on their roster who, at some point in their career, won an MVP or a Defensive Player of the Year or a Finals MVP. Now, if you just consider MVP, that narrows the field slightly. The 2019 Toronto Raptors didn't have an MVP, but they did have Kawhi Leonard, who had won Finals MVP and 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards. The 2004 Detroit Pistons also didn't have an MVP on the roster, but they did have Ben Wallace, who at the time had won 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards and would go on to win 2 more. And the 1990 Detroit Pistons also didn't have a current or former MVP on their roster, but they did have Dennis Rodman, who had just won DPOY that season. Nonetheless, the point is, it's very rare for a team to win the championship without an MVP on their roster, much less a player with any major awards.